Okay, which means that this platform, this one, this is going to be used by the Gigabyte to HONCLBRIF line. Oh yeah. Now, I'm just wondering how I want to do this. And my answer is, I have no idea. I think we're going to be coming out something like this kind of thing. But I've got to have a bridge across here somehow. Hang on a second. What about if I said go up? Now, that's fairly shallow, but would you make a bridge? Oh, you would. Oh, you would. Okay, well, let's get me old flatten tool. So if I wanted this a bit wider, which apparently I do, then if I took it across to say there. So in that case, if I'm going to do that, which obviously I am, then I think we want that to be more man-made. And probably the same with this coming down there, and have a bit of a kind of a man-made feel to the end of it, and then I can just cover that all with riprap. And like I said, like offline, I'll play around with this edge and get a nice straight edge and stuff like that. All right, and this, I want that to be the same as that side there. What about that? So we've got that pillar there, but this pillar's a bit like way further in. So if I take you, go away. No, if I put you in just a little bit further than that, than I had you before, and try again. This is crucial. This bridge looking good is really, really important to me. So it is going to be something I take a bit of time. Now. Now, I would like that pillar to be a bit closer to the shore, like that one is. But we have got the pillar there. Now, see, those two pillars are now even, but that one and that one aren't. Like, why aren't the gaps like... Oh, hang on. Now that's got a chance. That is even. Oh, yeah. See, it was worth it, wasn't it? You're probably sitting there going, no, frankly, it will. Oh, come on. There, that'll have to be it. It's going in. Right, let's put the other... If those pillars change now, I'm going to be so cross. Well, they've put a center pillar in, which I'm not keen on. I mean, it's not the end of the universe, but it isn't what I wanted. Now let's see. You would hook up to, if I can actually see it, to there, wouldn't you? And then you hook up to there. Yep, that's right. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it rising out of the jungle. That's kind of awesome. Now, is there any way that I can curve this round to hook up to there? No, not in a million years is that going to... Oh, my Lord. I didn't think there was any way that that would do that. But you know what? It's actually got to be sharper than that. Oh, no, it isn't, because that's the... No, that is the inside track. Wow. Okay. My God, this is going to work. Now, this is going to be a staggeringly slow corner. It's 28 miles an hour. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, some people will say, oh, you should have angled the bridge or put the bridge further over and then you could have had a better curve or whatever. I would rather have the trains going slowly and have the bridge look like at least kind of sort of ish good / realistic. So that's what we're going with. That is what we're going with. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to run you up to there. Now, I'm going to get rid of this section that I put in over here. And I was really hoping that getting rid of that section in the center would have got rid of... Ah, look! Haha! It has got rid of that middle pillar. Now, what I'm hoping is that if I put a continuous section in, that it won't put that middle pillar back in. See? See? Oh, yeah. That's what I wanted. Okay, that is... I'm going to actually say that's beautiful. That is just bloomin' perfect. The ships sailing through here are going to look really good, I think. We are going to have to obviously widen this and put a better bridge in and all. Oh, I'm going to have such a ball with this. Wow, look at that. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? I think so. Obviously, I need to decorate the coast and all the rest of it. But I've got a whole hell of a lot of reclaimed land, which is awesome. So what do I want? I want this road, and we're just going to run you. Oh, now, why can't I do that? Come on. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, it's because that section's too short, I think. In which case, let's trim you back. Please come out straight. Please come out straight. Please come out straight. Thank you. Let's run you down. Actually, no, let's curve you around. Let's curve you around like that. And angle you a little bit like that. And then have you going into there like that. Actually, I'd love you to be a little bit more nicely angled. There we go. A bit more sweeping. There we go. And then maybe have that one just coming across straight like that. Creating some interesting shapes. Alright, that is fairly bloomin' beautiful. Alrighty, now, can I get all of these lines hooked up the way that I want? We can now get a road kind of under here. So let's have, so if we had a road, oh, come here. If we had a road coming under there, sneaking in under there like that. Come out a little bit further there. Like that. That'll do. That'll do. And since they've only got to go around there, I'm kind of tempted to get rid of this road. What do you think? Because I'm not overly happy with this. So go on, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. Boom, boom, and boom. Hooray. Okay, sweet. We don't have that one, and we've got the road going under there. That's beautiful. Awesome sauce. Yes, that is some definite awesome sauciness. All right, loving it. Let's get, let's get the lines sorted out if we possibly can. So, what have we got? The oil line it's the fuel line that's bringing the fuel into here. We're gonna need some signaling, and we need a switch on this one, don't we? Yes, we do. Now, ideally, we want to go into this platform and come out here. So, we want a switch that goes from there to there. Cha-ching. Sweet. Then we want a bit of signaling going on. So, oh look, we've got modern signals now. We're moving into the modern age. So, we'll have a signal down there. Here, we'll have our signals like there and there. Coolness. And then I'm probably going to have a set of signals like across here, like a full set. And come on. Man, even these are being slow now. This is getting a touch laborious, having to wait for each one of these to go in. Yeah, so signaling's obviously going to be done offline for that reason. Okay, having put those in, and I should just switch my signals on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. There we go. We need signals on the other side as well. Now, obviously, we're going to need a switch on here. So let's put in a switch. So we're going to be going ideally into this platform and then going out like that. Cha-ching. Sweet. Okay, so we want to switch the platform assignments. Terminals. No, I need to turn on my, not my industries. I need to turn on my stations so that I can access the cargo portion. Go to terminals, and then, so this we want on terminal, yeah, this needs to be on terminal 2. So it's on terminal 1 at the moment, it needs to come over to terminal 2. So you come over to terminal 2. Hooray, and that now works perfectly. Now that's the passenger line. That's not the one that I want. It's the food fuel. That's the one that I want on terminal 2. There we go. So move the green over there. Now the passenger line needs to come into the passenger station. Okay. Manage line. I'm going to take out Gurgit's HONCLBRIF Central, and I'm going to put it back in again. So add station, station to add. Ah, now it's working. Hooray. Good. So passenger, terminal. And that has put it, does that put it in the right place? No. I want it on terminal 3, don't I? Yeah. No, it is on. Yeah, you know you are on terminal 3, which is exactly where I want. Okay, let me sort out the signaling and stuff. Now, I'm just looking at this and thinking, we could sneak this road under here and have it hook up to this, couldn't we? Which wouldn't be the worst idea I've ever had. Go on, let's do it. So we want that road to come. Oh, using the wrong type of road. I want that type of road. So let's bring you down, curve you round. Now, should this just go into there? It kind of should, shouldn't it? There's no point it going down there. We've already got that road going down there. I mean, we could have a bit of a coast road, but don't really need it. So we'll just run this. Get off. We'll just run this round into there. Is there a particular reason that you're playing up like that, road? Messing up my terrain? There we go. That's better. And you know what? Let's make that all the same. Oh, construction not possible. Really? Okay. Then we'll leave it the way it is, I suppose. I should. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I could do with that. I suppose I could put a. I suppose I could put a bridge in, or I could actually run that road like through here. Well, maybe through here, or through here. You know what? Let's do it. So if we run this road through here, like, oh, it's actually going to move those pillars for me. Hooray. Is it going to affect? Is it affecting? It's affecting that, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? I think that's okay. Ish. Ah, that's not even in the right place. So if we did it like that, and then hooked you around into there like that. Alright, sweet. Okay, we've got some fairly complex road connections going on there. Loving that. Okay, so yeah, we've got most of this done. It's just sorting out these train lines back here, redoing the signals. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this this extra line in here. We've got this third line that goes all the way up here, and I'm actually thinking to rip the whole thing out and just have all the trains upgraded to this. We'll still keep the blue train blue, but there really is no reason to have that second weird line. So yeah, you know what? Let me rip all of that out, get all the signalling done, and then we'll come back and we'll see if HONCLBRIF actually works. And there it is, all done. And I've got to say, I'm very pleased with how that has turned out. So if I just turn on that, you can see the blue lines are all the lines that I've replaced with the high-speed track tool. So I've redone all the signalling along here and all up here, sorted all this track out. I've ripped out that third track. So now we've only got 2 tracks running between here and Joburg. And I ripped out the outside track along here to keep these bridges together. And it's all turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to turn out, to be honest. Let's turn that off. Let's turn the signals off for a second. I just wanted you to be able to see the signalling. Let's turn the signalling off for a second and just take a look at this, because this still looks really nice, I think. But it's just given us that little bit more space around the station. And if you zoom out, right, it all looks very natural, apart from that looks man-made, which it's supposed to be. And I've put all the rip-wrap in. That took a little bit of time. And this channel here I made wider and deeper. And like, obviously, a channel like that, they would dredge on a regular basis. So I've tried to keep that still looking a little bit man-made. But other than that, it looks awesome. Just realised I need to change that a little bit. Oops, forgot to do this. So I need to take out that texture there and put in some trees. Let's crank that up to full, because this should be nice and dense along here. There we go. Now I've done a little bit of decorating around the place, just little bits, not much. I've put in a few stands of trees around the place. Did a little bit of work up here. Just smoothed the terrain just a little bit so that it wasn't quite so extreme, but still left it banked. And then put in a nice stand of trees here, so you kind of get a surprise as you go over the hill and enter into Kirkpatrick, which is starting to get quite big. Look at some of these buildings. Awesome sauce. Right, there's one thing we need to do, and that is we need to put in a line now between HONCLBRIF and Kirkpatrick. So let me show you the layout of the lines, I guess. So let's turn on the line statistics, because that'll show us all the lines. So we've got this is the HONCLBRIF to Guggets passenger line. Then the light blue here is the HONCLBRIF to Corpse Hatch line. The dark blue is the HONCLBRIF to Joburg line. This is the fuel line, which just runs out to there. And then this is the food and fuel being transported between HONCLBRIF and Guggets. So that leaves us with one platform here, and that is going to be for the Kirkpatrick line. So that will works out, or it seems to. Let's get that line put in and get some trains on there. So new line. This is going to be TP train passenger, and this is HONCLBRIF to Kirkpatrick. Okay, cool. So slim it down to just trains. HONCLBRIF Kirk. Here we go. So we're going to go from here to Kirkpatrick Station, which is here. Alright, so now we have the line in, and is it doing the right thing at this end at Kirkpatrick? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Alright, so all we need to do is pop a couple of trains on here. So what do we want? Buy vehicles. No reason we can't use fast trains on this section, so we'll use class SUs, and until we figure out what kind of capacity we need, we'll just let like a couple of Suburbans. Alright, so we want 2 of those, please. And you go on to HONCLBRIF Kirkpatrick. Alright, sweet. We are done. Go. So let's see. You're heading to Kirkpatrick. Now, pause. Because I want you. See, you're heading to Kirkpatrick. I don't want you to go to Kirkpatrick. I want you to go. No. I want you to go the other way. So, I'm going to do my little trick of just get rid of that. And then you're hopefully forced to go. So if I flip you around now it's going to go to HONCLBRIF City. Hooray! Good news. Okay, so one last thing that I want to do before we ride on a couple of trains, and that is, if I have a look at HONCLBRIF City, we need to do a little bit of training here, because, let me pause this for a second. We definitely don't want residential buildings down here, so get rid of those. And then what we want, ideally, is for most of this industrial to grow over here, because I want this to look like a heavily industrial area, and then we want the commercial to grow into here. So what I'm going to do, I think, is get rid of a bunch of the industrial from in here. Now I'm going to leave the commercial for now, and maybe even push some of the residential out, but I want to take out some of the commercial from up here so that we've got some commercial to grow into this area down here. So let's take out a little bit more of the industrial. The thing is, what I don't want is the residential to grow down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this industrial here so that we've got a few commercial buildings in the way of the residential. So hopefully the residential won't grow down this way. But I'm probably going to have to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. I forgot what I was doing then. Let's take those out so that can start to grow into there. We'll take out more of the commercial up here so that the residential has got somewhere to grow. Let's see, how far out do I want the commercial? You know, we can turn this into a residential block over here, I think. And let's take this block out and allow this to be residential. Boom, 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 boom. And probably this one as well. So that'll kind of mark the border of the commercial. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to encourage the commercial to grow down into this area as well. I'm really tempted to take this. You know what? I'm going to take this out as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to train this a little bit. I'm going to let it run on and grow. I'm going to train it, and once it's all looking good, then we'll ride some trains. We have got one error. Let's have a look. Train 20. What's up with you? Waiting for a free path, which you would be. Oh, would you look at that? Huh, okay. Pause for a second. Now, why? Oh, because I haven't put an X on there, and that signal's a problem. So let's get, what do I want? I want to get rid of that signal. I want to put an X on here. Mind you, did I want that going into that? See, ideally, I want it going into that platform. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let's put that signal back in. Because, like, in an ideal world, I actually want this going into that platform. So maybe I just need to switch the platforms around. So let's see. Now I want the cargo, please. Yeah, didn't want that. Try again. Right, terminals. So you're going into... Oh, I just need to swap them around. So you should be on 2 and you should be on 1. Okay. Does that work? Let's have a look. So that goes out that way, but I need a switch. Oh, and that's going to cause a bit of a problem for you. But you know what? If I flip you around, so what do I want to do? I want to get rid of that switch. Good, that's pushed you back to there. Excellent. And then we want a switch from there, like that. Cool. And I should have turned catenaries off, but never mind. Signal. Signal is the important thing. Signal we want there. All right, cool. So that should be fine now. Yes, it is. Good. So it's just, if I click on the cargo section. Yep, now that works. So now we have no alerts. Good. Run you on. Hooray! So now you can actually go. And once you've gone, you'll pull in. Oh, now we've got a problem. Train 11 and train 12. So you are going the wrong way. You should be on. You should be on. Going. Oh no! That's right. It's you. It's you. You're headed in the wrong direction. So turn you. Yeah, because I just turned it around, didn't I? Flip you back. Right, go. So now you pull into there, and you're all happy. Oh, we've got a ship that's that's lost its way. Hooray! This channel is so much better now, route-wise. If we have a look at this, you can see now it's a proper route. And it's not doing so much wiggling around. I think this one is still doing a little bit of wiggling around, but this one's coming through nice and smooth. This one, yeah, this one's still doing a little bit of wiggling around, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't think we're going to get any better than this, but at least this one's coming through nice and smooth. Alright, so all of our trains seem to be running, and all of our trains seem to be running fairly smoothly. So we'll let that run for a while. I'll grow the city, then we'll ride some trains. Okay, I can tell you that has taken ages, like hours and hours. The city was very, very resistant to doing what I wanted it to do, but I've battled against it and finally trained it like exactly the way I want it. It seriously, it wanted to grow any other way than the way I wanted it to grow. It's been a real challenge, but look at it now. We've got the industrial down here, lovely. I've managed to get the, it really didn't want to grow over here, but I've eventually managed to coax it to grow over here. The residential wanted to grow into the farmland, so I've had to put fences all around my fields to stop that happening. And before anybody says it, yes, I know that you can lock roads, right? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop buildings building along those roads if you lock them. It just stops new roads from being built or replaced or whatever. So there you go. So I've had to put. Look, I've had to put these fences all up here, all up here, all up here, all around here, all along here. And eventually I've coaxed it into growing into, coaxed the residential into growing into this area. But now, if you zoom down, damn, the place looks good. And as it gets a little bit bigger, which it will, then all of this will fill in down here. And all round here will fill in. And I'm hoping the residential will creep round to this side. But damn, HONCLBRIF is a good looking city. I'm so happy that I changed this canal. It looks really sweet now. And you know what? I even like this slightly man-made rugged coast around these edges of the city. And this bay, it just looks awesome. And I love the bridges. I hope you guys love this as much as I do, because I think this is absolutely sweet. Should we ride a train or two? Let's ride a train or two. So, the thing I should show you is, look, we've got nice demand for HONCLBRIF Kirkpatrick to the point where I think we can upgrade that to 3. Let's just go and check on Kirkpatrick. We've got the same thing over here. Let's see, Honkkirk. Yeah, see, we've only got like 12 people waiting. I assume a train's just gone out. But it wasn't full. So actually, I think maybe, I don't know. I still think I'm going to upgrade it, because let's face it, we like bigger trains. And we have got a lot of people waiting there. Go on, we'll do it. What do I want? I want to manage vehicles, and it's, I mean, it's not like I can't afford it. All right, it's not going to be quite as profitable if I upgrade it, but yeah, whatever. So what do I want? I want SUs with 1, 2, 3 Suburbans. Replace. Boom. There we go. And profitability-wise, it looks like the HONCLBRIF Joe Express is doing really well now, which is really good news. Let's have a look at the finances. It's certainly making better profits than it was. Made a decent profit there, a little bit of a profit there. So we'll see how that does, but it does seem to be kind of picking up a little bit. I've also added in a little fuel line. Now, even though the coverage from the station is like huge and certainly covers all the industrial, well, there's like one industrial building down here that it doesn't cover. But I know that it's going to expand down here, so I put in a little fuel line, and we've got a truck stop here, which runs to a little fuel drop-off there. And that obviously covers this. And it is shipping a little bit of fuel. Not much, but a little bit. And that has led to a bit of growth now. We're up to 50 and 60%. Oh, this is looking beautiful. And like I said, we could definitely increase the size of this. I can get the emissions down. I can get the supplies up a bit. We can get this place over 700 easily. And probably more like 800. Which I want to do. I am so invested in this place. I have to say, the lag has been a bit of an issue. You know what? We can talk about this while we're riding on a train, can't we? All right, let's go over to Kirkpatrick and jump on board this one. Right, so we want to slow you down. Let's jump on board. Now, I haven't got rid of all the catenaries and all that kind of stuff yet, but we will. Let's zoom out a little bit. Have this kind of view. This is all looking, I think this is all looking very natural. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. What I can't wait to see is what it's like going over the bridges, because the bridges are fairly spectacular. Oh, look at the skyline. I did need to remove all those bits of catenary and stuff. And get all the grass out from between the lines and... But even just like... Let's just move in a little bit. Even just like this, it's pretty epic. So we see we've still got the bridge, we've still got the bay. But I like having that sort of man-made look to little bits of the coastline around the city. And then we come down into the station. And I think the station is working really, really well now. Just had to dodge that building. And here we are in HONCLBRIF. Looking pretty sweet. Should we ride out the other way? Over the ship canal? Let's ride out the other way, over the ship canal. So, you know what? You do. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. We want... I thought that was the food and fuel for a second. We want one of these trains. Let's speed it up. It's very slow going around that corner, but what the hell? Who cares? All the regular viewers will know that I care a lot more about the aesthetics than I do about the efficiency. I mean, I like if I can have the efficiency and the aesthetics, then I'll have both. But if one's got to win out, it's gonna be the aesthetics. So, should we ride the food? Now, this train, I've got to optimize this train. Maybe next episode will be an optimize, because there are some things to get sorted out. We need some more food production. There's another farm that can get hooked up. Go on, we'll ride this one. So, let's jump on board. And we'll do the same thing. Maybe we'll go out a little bit. Go up a little bit. There we go. Okay, this is awesome. Loving the ship canal. Go away, autosave. You're spoiling it. You only save once every 15 minutes and you pick now? Really? Go away. Thank you. That is pretty sweet. I wish that ship line was dead straight, but it is what it is. And if we look on the other side, let's go up a little bit. Look at that. What a view. I think I need to replace that bridge, although I am quite happy with that bridge. Love the riprap. I need to go over that again and get the density up a little bit on the riprap. But this is a pretty sweet setup now. I am loving this. HONCLBRIF needs an airport, but God knows where you could put one. I have no idea where you could put an airport. Look at this, running through the palm trees, the city in the background. We need to be able to see the locomotive, really, for full effect. These tropical maps are awesome. They really, really are. Now, okay, it doesn't offer potentially the challenge of some of the hillier maps, but I tell you what, if you do what I've done and choose a map that does not have a lot of land, then oh my god, it offers some challenges. Now the city disappears behind the smoke of the train. Right, one of the things I'm going to do when I do the next Optimize episode, let's go back to HONCLBRIF, is see if we can get the emissions down a little bit. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to click on that. Our emissions aren't horrendous. They're only 40%. But even if we could get 10 or 20% back, then it would be pretty nice. So I think yeah, bit of optimization. But you know what? Let's just kind of go down here and have a just enjoy the damn view. I should have ridden one of the ships through here. You know what? Let's just quickly jump on board this ship. Zoom back a little bit. Come out maybe to the side a bit. Wow. The stuff that you can create in Transport Fever is just amazing. I've described it as the ultimate virtual train set, and my god, it is that and more. Well, there you go, guys. I think it doesn't get much better than that. I think I need to put in a few more trees there, kind of up to the riprap. Let's have a look back at the city as we go by. There's the station. There's the bridges on the other side of the city. Oh man, I can't wait for like the modders. I mean, the modders are already churning the mods out at an alarming rate. But wow, we're going to be able to do amazing things. Let's just drift up above the smoke. Leave me a comment, guys. Tell me what you think. Do you like HONCLBRIF? Have I ruined it? Have I made it better? I hope you like it as much as I do. I'll catch you for the next one, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace out.